Hi everybody, I'm Michelle Berto from michelleberto.com. I'm a former news anchor and now I teach small business owners how to deal with the media. And if you're an avid watcher of my YouTube channel or my vlog at michelleberto.com, you'll know that I put up a post recently that said, business owners, now is the time to pitch your idea to the news media. During the holidays, things slow down and they're still searching for ways to have good content during their airtime. So hopefully you have an interview scheduled later on this week for Thanksgiving or Black Friday. And if you do, I really want you to feel comfortable for that interview because you get one shot at success, everybody. So here's my first tip. Don't ask the reporter or the anchor the questions that they're going to be asking you during that live interview. It's just not going to happen. They're not going to give you the list of questions, but there's a good reason why, and I want you to understand that. And that is this, speaking as a reporter now, the first time we ask you a question, you give us the best answers. That is the number one time we are going to pull a soundbite from your interview. What do I mean by that? I mean that the first time you hear a question, you're giving us a genuine, heartfelt, informative response, and it's likely the best one out of the interview. So we're going to save that for when you're on camera because viewers want that genuine response. They just want to be a part of a conversation that you're having with the anchor or the reporter. So don't ask for the questions ahead of time. You're not going to get it, but here's something you can do to feel more comfortable, and that is go through a pre-interview. Now, if you're dealing with a good anchor or a reporter or producer, they're likely going to put you through a pre-interview over the phone. But sometimes time doesn't warrant that and they're rushed and they're trying to make deadlines so they don't go through the pre-interview. And don't be afraid to stop and ask them, hey, what's the topic of discussion today? Or what's the focus of your story? Or what are the points that you're trying to pull out of this interview? Because once you know your purpose, it'll help you create concise, clear messages for a response. So you're going to perform well during that interview because you're going to feel more comfortable knowing what you're getting into. So that is tip number one. Don't ask the reporter or the anchor for the questions. They're not going to give it to you, but do go through the pre-interview process and don't be afraid to initiate it if the reporter doesn't have time to do so. You can get other tips on my website, michelleberto.com.